Greetings, everyone. I'm Isaiah, and I'm over here with you guys. Kind of want to do a rank of the beginning bosses in the first three FromSoft games. So, pretty simple. It's gonna be ranking them from best to worst. Pretty simple. I hope you guys understand that, and we'll rank them on how they look, their attacks, and the run to the room. So, I think you already know probably how this rank's gonna go, but yeah, I hope you guys like it and whatnot, but yeah, let's get started. Alright, at first fight, Asylum Demon. This fight can be super easy, just need the black fire bombs. If not, just drop attack and swing. It's good with just about any class, even deprived. This fight is probably gonna be second. Pretty simple attacks, just dodge, and leave, all that. Design's pretty ugly, and the run to the room is straightforward. You can kill at the beginning like I am if you want, but yeah, pretty simple, pretty easy, as it should be. It's literally the first boss in the game, and technically the first enemies you encounter. But yeah, that's seriously literally about it. I'd also like to mention before anything, I've not fought these bosses in a while. I've not played Darksouls 1 since I platinumed it. I've not played Darksouls 2 since I began the platinum for it. And Darksouls 3 I just haven't played since our Broken Straight Sword run, so I am terribly sorry, because I will be honest, I'm not very good at these games. But The Last Giant, honestly, decent boss fight. You can chop off the punch yourself if you have the correct weapon, but the run to this room is atrocious. I'm not even sure if this is going to be the first boss. I've seen people go straight to Dragon Rider before, but I personally think this was the first boss, and I'm sure many other people families do, and most people do think it's the first boss. Lore-wise, pretty cool, kind of. It's hard. It would be hard to explain, but pretty easy boss. Unupgraded weapon. You can, I believe so, upgraded by now, and probably get a better weapon to use even. But I also chose a class randomly, not just taking chips. So I've never actually used this class. Can't remember what it's called, but it was pretty good. But yeah, once again, easy boss. Just running through the room makes me send my controller flying at Mach 10. But that's about it, really. Yes, Gundyr. The easiest parryable boss in, I think personally, any FromSoft game. Besides Margate. Margate's pretty easy to parry too, but as soon as you parry him, he just runs away. He'll occasionally throw a dagger, you do. The thing that's cool about this boss fight is you pull that sword out, you get a few free hits in, but overall, pretty easy boss, especially if you know how to parry, unlike me. Does have that gunky second phase, so I personally take the black fire bombs just because it's weak to fire, but running to the room pretty easy. Just kill it for a few enemies. You can get your FP flask and all that, so pretty easy boss run, just a few enemies, and you can get some upgradable materials before it. Obviously, you can upgrade to get the fire link, but yeah, pretty easy overall. Not really difficult unless you're garbage like me, but fun fight nonetheless. You get to fight him again later on. Spoilers, sorry, should have said spoilers first, but you fight him again, just a more harder, well, even say harder, he's just completely parryable because he doesn't have his weird gunky second phase. I completely forgot what it's called, so I do apologize for that, but overall pretty easy. And yeah, after this I'll tell you guys my rankings, and if you disagree, well, everyone has a different opinion, so it sucks to suck. Alright, it's time to finally, make a decision. But if you made it this far, thank you. I'm not gonna ask you to like and subscribe. It would be cool, but I'm just doing this as a hobby. I don't really care about getting big, but moment of truth. Let's see what my rankings are. Alright, let's be real here. We all knew Asylum Demon's gonna be first. Run's quite simple. You can beat him pretty easily. Just gotta dodge and weave. But I guess another factor is nostalgia. It's your first boss of Dark Souls, depending if you play Demon Souls or not. It's just a fun fight overall, and you get rewarded if you beat him early with either the Broken Straight Sword, by fire bombs, or what else. The only other way to get his club is later on, or if you New Game Plus, but I believe that he belongs in first place, personally, but that's just me. Well, obviously there's others, but that's just me in this video, yeah. Alright, Perry Chad in second. I'm surprised. If if I don't get any hate for this, because a lot of people that I know of personally put this guy in first out of the three, or out of even all the Souls bosses. But second, because again, easy run, just a few enemies, pretty easy fight. If you know how to parry, it's even easier. Don't be garbage like me, but that's okay if you are bad. Totally, whatnot. Yeah. Cool design, cool armor, beautiful scenery and background. Forgot to mention that the Asylum Demon part, but the Asylum's kind of grungy, but it's an asylum. What do you expect? It's full of undead, but yeah, Gundyr, just amazing boss. One of my buddy's favorites too. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Okay. Let's be honest here. Is this seriously anybody's favorite? Like, Last Giant, amazing fight, beautiful fight, cool lore, all that, but the run here is atrocious, and there's other bosses you could technically fight first. And his design's pretty okay, but when I first played it, you assume he's a tree person because the way he looks. I hope that doesn't make you racist or something, but, or just, guessy or whatever, but honestly, the run here, unpleasant. The area you fight him in, I get why, but it's ugly. Dark Souls 2 is probably actually in my favorites because of some of the bosses, but a lot of them are either just repeats of bosses or even enemies in the game, such as the DLCs. I'm getting off topic, but the fight, unpleasant, like, I don't know. There's no possible sense, but the stuff that I do in the game, so, maybe I could do a boss tier list with Better Muffin03, one of my closest friends. He's in most of my videos. But yeah, you are, or know what? Don't have a bad